delicious homemade taquitos ahogados.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to show you how I make my chicken taquitos.
I'm going to start off by cooking my chicken, and I'm going to be cooking my chicken in my Instant Pot. I'm going to be using 4 quarters, and I'm going to add half of a small onion. Also, for the seasonings, I'm going to list them below, but I use 2 teaspoons of salt and 1 teaspoon of chicken bouillon. I'm going to mix this together, cover it, and I'm going to pressure cook this for 50 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to get started on my salsa verde. To my boiling water, I'm going to add 3 serrano peppers, about 10 tomatillos, half of an onion, 1 garlic clove, and I'm just going to let this boil until it looks like this. Your tomatillos should change color, and I'm just going to transfer every single thing into my glass bowl. Next, I'm just going to add my tomatillos, my serrano, my onion, and my garlic clove into the blender. And with the same water, I'm going to go in and add about 1.5 cups. I'm going to add some chicken bouillon and salt to the blender, along with some Mexican oregano and some cumin. And I'm going to close the blender and let this blend until it gets nice and smooth like we want it. I also added in cilantro. To my heated pot with oil, I'm going to add my salsa verde, and we're going to kind of fry the salsa, and we're just going to stir it and let this simmer and keep it hot until we're done making our flautas. We're going to keep it nice and warm. And here I'm just tasting the salsa verde to see if it needed anything, and it didn't. It was perfect. So I just closed the pot and I shredded the chicken. Once the chicken was done, I just placed it in the bowl, let it cool off, and I removed the skin and shredded it. I added in some hatch chiles, just a small can, and I'm going to add in some chicken bouillon, 2 teaspoons. I'm going to mix the chicken and chiles together until it's well combined. Now it's time to roll the taquitos. We have our corn tortillas. Here I have equal parts water and flour, and this is going to be our glue for the ends of our taquitos. I'm going to add in the meat, and I'm just going to be adding in some cheese. And I used Oaxaca queso, but I'm just going to roll it up and add the paste. And once I add the paste, I'm going to completely roll it up, and I'm going to set it to the side and repeat the process to the rest of our tortillas and remaining chicken and queso. I'm going to seal the side and roll it up, and I'm going to put it in my tray. Once we have all of our taquitos, this is how they look. Next, I just heated up some avocado oil and added my taquitos into my cast iron skillet, making sure my pan wasn't too hot or too low, because we want our taquitos to be nice and crispy. I'm just going to add my taquitos in one at a time, and we're going to let it fry evenly. Here I'm adding some more taquitos to the pan, and I'm just going to let this get nice crispy golden brown color. And once it does on that side, I'm going to flip it over to the other side so it can do the same. And be careful, guys, because this does pop from the filling, but it doesn't hurt too bad. I'm just going to flip the remaining taquitos that are in the pan. And now it's time to take them out. They are ready. I'm just going to drain the oil, the remaining oil from the taquitos, and I'm going to sit them in my tray, sitting upright. And I'm going to do the same to the remaining taquitos until the pan is empty. I just fried the rest of my taquitos. This is a view of the queso. So good. After we're done frying our taquitos, it's time to plate. We're going to take our dish and we're going to add our taquitos. I'm going to pour over the salsa verde, and the salsa verde smells so delicious. At this point, the kitchen smells so delicious. I'm just going to add my shredded lettuce, my pico de gallo, and guys, I have recipes on my pico de gallo. Now I'm just going to drizzle over some Mexican crema, and this looks so delicious, so mouth-watering. Guys, I promise you, this was so good. I hope you guys make this your recipe. and give it a try. And if you do, make sure you guys tag me.
We're all done. Now it's time for the taste test. It smells really good and it looks so delicious. And I put the salsa verde on top, and you guys can see the cheese pool. It's kind of cooled off, but we're going to taste it anyway. And it smells absolutely delicious, and it was so easy to make. So delicious. You guys need to try this recipe. The pico de gallo, the queso, everything is just so delicious, guys. Make sure you try this recipe, and make sure you are subscribed to me, and make sure you guys are following me on my Instagram and TikTok. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.